everybody, my name is Savannah, and this little update today really snuck up on me. I was really not expecting any Planet Zoo news this week. I knew it was kind of coming soon, but I opened up my phone and here we are, update 1.14 coming on June 20th. So those of you that follow Planet Zoo and know, they have a pattern, and we're likely going to be seeing a DLC on the 20th as well. So in this video, we're just going to talk about the update. Let's go ahead and jump right in. Heyo Zookeepers, summer is fast approaching, and alongside the longer days and warmer nights, it's also bringing with it a new Planet Zoo update. Free update 1.14 will be making its way to you on June 20th. Keep reading to find out exactly what's coming your way. The very first thing we have is Staff Flexicolor. New season, new wardrobe. With this addition of Staff Flexicolor options for your zoo, you'll be able to customize the color combinations of your staff's uniform, allowing for a whole new range of possibilities. These options will allow you to create custom color schemes for your favorite members of staff through their individual info panel, or select different colorways for each staff type through the staff overview screen so you can get an at-a-glance overview of where they are in your zoo. The decision is yours. I love this. And look at the guy in the middle with the blue pants and the blue shirt. I think it's great. You can really kind of customize and make your zoo have its own uniform, which is something that is completely realistic, right? Zoos have a different color scheme for their staff. Usually zoos, theme parks, things like that, all have kind of like a colored uniform. And so now you get to pick that for your very own zoo and make all of your staff members follow that. It also will help you maybe at a glance just pick them out from far away. If all your keepers are in one color, all your mechanics are in another color, that's kind of how they are right now, but basically you can change those colors. So that's pretty exciting. This is actually my favorite part of the update, spitting behaviors. Now, guests might be in for a bit of a surprise next time they're a little too close to your habitats. Some animals will now exhibit spitting at guests as a new behavior. They'll be able to spit through some of the fences, and you might even be able to spot them attempting to spit through the glass walls of their habitat. Ooh, so I'm guessing that means that there's going to be like a little animation that spit actually gets on the glass. We will have to test that out immediately. Both the Bactrian camel and the llama are capable of spitting at your guests in-game, so you'll want to keep a close eye out to spot this behavior in action. Luckily, guests who experience spitting behaviors firsthand won't have their happiness impacted. Aw, they're such understanding guests. Having been personally spit on by some animals before, namely alpacas, it does degrade my happiness. It's not the most pleasant thing, but I'm glad that our guests will not be impacted by that. But that's great. Always love to see more animations that make the animals just feel more alive, more realistic, but this is really the only part of this update that I'm sure people are going to latch on to for what the next possible DLC might be. I would love to hear your guesses, your speculation on what spitting animal might be added, because sometimes they add these things, proactively, and they are preparing for another animal that would spit. So whether that is an alpaca, or I can't think of any other animal that spits off the top of my head, but let me know, because I would be curious to see what you think. And then last, we've got some camera mode stuff. So Scenic camera mode. Lights, camera, action. With the new Scenic camera mode, you'll be able to create smooth vista shots throughout your zoo. Just place the camera in your desired location and select from a few predefined camera behaviors like spin, ellipse, spiral in, spiral out, then further, adjust the zoom and movement speed of the camera to experience cinematic views of just parts of your zoo or the whole zoo if you'd like. Let's go ahead and take a look. I'm just going to hit play on this. Okay, very cool. So this is like a kind of like a spinning out with the fountain being the focal point. That's really cool. So you get some really good shots of your zoo. I might actually have to jump in and use this. Usually I just take all my cinematics with an edge scrolling. And I just kind of do side to side, front to back, stuff like that. But I may have to just kind of get into this and take a look. I'll see. And then last but not least, Cinematic Route Editor. That's not all. For our nifty Planet Zoo community who love creating more intricate and compelling videos and views of your park, we've added a new Cinematic Route Editor. This tool will put you into digital animation mode, allowing it to add specific keyframes to any areas of your park that can all be connected or separated in sequence to create a unique and defined path for the camera to transition through. You can add as many keyframes as you'd like, and each keyframe can be customized by changing camera position, rotation, focus, zoom, or by cutting directly to the next keyframe. There are also some route settings you can add once you've created your keyframe animation that include hiding the UI whilst your route is being played, looping the route, or changing the speed of the animation as a whole. It's a truly dynamic way to show off your hard work to the world. So make sure you have a play around with it. Ooh, this is gonna be so good to make like commercials and stuff. Can you imagine? Or just like little ads for your zoo, or that's really cool. You'll be able to access both these new modes in camera mode button on your UI, and routes you have created will also be unique to the space you initially created them in. We can't wait to see what you do with these new tools, zookeepers. As always, these exciting new features will come alongside a range of fixes and quality of life improvements, which you can read in the patch notes after release. There's definitely more news coming for you soon, so keep your eyes peeled. Make sure to join us later today. That special live stream has already happened, and I will be doing a speculation video on what I think the next pack might be, but it is up on YouTube if you want to go ahead and watch it back. And that's it. That is the entire update 1.14. If I remember correctly, this is like the shortest update that we've gotten, right? The smallest one. There's really not a lot to this. Some good stuff, but really not a whole lot to kind of go off of. So I'm really curious to hear your guesses, your speculation. And if you're excited, I have had my life kind of consumed by other things, but I am really going to try hard, jump back in, and get back in a rhythm, because I really do want to cover all of this new stuff coming to Planet Zoo, as well as I've been sitting on a few habitats that just need to be edited and put out. I'm so bad. But hopefully you enjoy. Hopefully you're looking forward to that. And if you did make it this far in the video, and if you're excited, definitely leave a like, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on any future content. It really does help me out, and I greatly do appreciate you. And until next time, I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye!